Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there. Why, hello, everybody. It's your boy, Matty-Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is going to be another long-winded live recap, review, whatever you want to do with it. If it makes you share, then you need to get glad because it's not that serious. But we're going to have a great time today talking about Project Runway Season 21, Episode 3, From Boring to Brilliant, if you will. I believe that's it. I was like, do I got my B's mixed up? But I have a special guest with me today who will be joining me for the majority of said reviews, who also has a background in fashion. Okay, brand ambassador. Ha! This is true. Me being an affiliate partner with Paramount Plus and my friend being a brand ambassador. No, listen, let me go ahead and bring in my baby. You already know we have done this before. They have popped on the panel back a few times, and there was a movie podcast that still exists on phone calls on Friday mornings. It is Bleecker.
Hey, how's it going? Everybody ignore this. We're going to pretend I didn't run out of cover up, okay? We're just going to, this isn't here. Green screen it in your minds, okay?
Okay.
Fine.
To me, I assumed that was a part of exactly what was happening here. And I was like, oh, okay.
Could you imagine if I purposely, took the time to green screen to where my skin would patch over? That's a level of extra that Mariah Carey needs to invest in.
Yes. that I can most certainly do here today. So listen, there are going to be some new people that pop on this live today that do not know who you are or who are watching this recap. Shout out to everybody for the recap that's watching right now. I promise we'll get to the point when I feel like it. But I want Bleecker to introduce themselves, pronouns, everything else that comes with you, basically, and also a explanation for representation, because the people need to know why you're here today, specifically because Project Runway has been giving. So please.
Hi, I'm Bleecker. Nice to meet you. Those of you who already know me, welcome back to my madness. I go by they, them pronouns, so don't be she, her, and me in the comments or we're going to tussle. I will find you. Liam Neeson, full style. I have a background in fashion museum curation. That was initially going to be what I got a degree in. Personal things caused that degree to not happen, but a lot of my fashion nonsense, garbled love of everything has actually scored me some work with this brand Sex. Y'all can check them out, Sex LLC. They're amazing. But I am obsessed with Project Runway. I've been watching Project Runway pretty much every season. I think I've only missed the last 2 seasons just because I was so over the judges that they had. So when they introduced Law back in, I was like, tap me in. Are you gonna do this? Because I'll come talk.
Yeah.
So if you don't know me and you follow me, just a heads up, I do post a lot. So it's Bleecker XOX on Twitter. It's just plain Bleecker on Blue Sky. On Instagram, I don't post. I don't like Mark Zuckerberg. I'm sorry. I've tried. I've tried. Okay, so as much as his designs are not my thing now, I was the biggest diehard Christian Siriano fan. Like, he and Chris March were everything to me. R.I.P. Oh my God.
Oh wow, you brought it back with Chris March.
I know. I told you I'm about this life. Chris March, he used to design a majority of what you saw on drag queens back in the day, a majority of what you saw on Broadway stages. He and Christian fed off of each other a lot. That was my favorite season.
That was mine too. That was a great, the whole cast, top to bottom, the stakes were high. It was a strong contender. The final runway even was a lot to take in. It could have been multiple choices. But
That
Christian was like the ultimate though, especially as like LGBTQ queer youth growing up watching the show. It was like I went
I
all
have to keep
over it.
well, the thing is, like, he's had longevity, right?
Yeah,
Like, and if you think about it, feel as you will about his designs, some of them can be dated. He has dressed every body. He is the go-to designer for larger bodies, for queer bodies, for people who need to have an inclusivity about their design work because they're
yeah.
either about certain parts of their body or whatever. And he does it flawlessly. Davine Joy is like a perfect example. He was designing her through her whole holdovers red carpet thing, and now suddenly she's working with people like Schiaparelli and like Bulgari. It like is a trying to poach her to be a brand ambassador, like that face on posters would be. But you know, Christian Siriano, the end. I'm sorry. Rami takes it close, but he didn't win. So like,
Oh, I liked Rami too
if we're
for
talking
multiple reasons.
of all time, his design is just. I know they got on. Everybody got annoyed by him draping, and I'm like, okay, so do it better.
Hey, draping, listen, as much as they're like, oh, it's this, that, and the other, if you do it beautifully, it is gorgeous. A lot of queens do that on Drag Race, is not to say to get them through challenges, but it has very much gotten a lot of people with the design challenges. If you know how to put some fabric together and make it look clean and pin her right, walk through the door. She's good. But thank you, Bleecker, for being here. I'm excited to get your thoughts today. I have incorporated all visual aspects for the references that you needed to do and made sure, because you were like the top looks, I said the ones that you like, because some that weren't in the same group I noticed too. And I was like, oh, okay, got it. And I was here for that. So I'm excited to hear those takes today. And as you know, with me, all of my stuff is available in the About section of my YouTube channel for the Linktree link. So it'll take you everywhere that you need to go, all the spaces and places. Instagram, Twitter, because I'm not calling it the other thing everywhere else. I'm on Blue Sky too for the less controversial and more promotional side of it all. I also have merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. I'm bookable on Cameo. I have a P.O. box if you want to send something special to. I'll open it live on camera. And I'm an affiliate partner with Paramount Plus. Get yourself a free week of Paramount Plus on me so you can watch multiple shows, because guess what? All of South Park is on Paramount Plus now. That's right. They moved from HBO Max to Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus, let me tell you something. With Drag Race off now, you've given me a new script. Thank you. So if you want to catch new episodes of South Park, you can watch it on Paramount Plus and get your life over that. Did you see how that worked? I was like, oh, thank you. Because I didn't know how I was going to continue. No shade. I was like, where else are we going here? But I'm watching a lot of Paramount Plus now because South Park is on there, including new episodes too. So they have all of the specials, because people think that South Park was canceled for those 2 years. It was not. They were under contract. They had to do those little special episodes for a little bit in a little while, and that's why they're like, why didn't they make them make body in college? They were under contract. They couldn't do certain things. Boo, boo. They made fun other ways. Anywho, but HBO Max lost one of their shows. I don't know what's going on with them now. I don't
I
know.
mean,
HBO Max.
what isn't going on with them?
They no more Cartoon Network stuff. All that's being removed. South Park's gone now. I was like, I don't know the reasons for staying here outside of some of the great good movies that have been posted to them, but I'm like, it's not
I mean,
enough.
it's Warner Brothers. Like Warner Brothers Discovery. Zaslav's on his way out though. Like they're
Mm.
starting to sell off properties. They're about to do a merger with something else. So expect a huge shift in media. It's going to be. And guess what? So many people want to launch live channels. And I'm like, so television, you want me to buy 8 different cable subscriptions?
And I got to tell you, I'm really I don't know if Xfinity is going to make it in another 2 months. I'm not even lying, because it's,
We haven't paid cable in ages. Like I
yeah,
can't.
my service goes out way too much for almost $200 a month. So
I just
yeah,
pay for some of the streamers and then I leave the cable off of the table. Like,
I just need internet at this point, and I'll pay for YouTube
yeah.
TV. Hey, YouTube TV, you get a discount for YouTube? Okay,
Make
anyway.
sure you update to your YouTube Premium for your YouTube TV.
Cat. Okay. Oh my
Sorry.
gosh. Okay, no, it's okay. I'm just laughing. Oh, well, hey, y'all supposed to pop up too. We have to cat off. All right. Okay. Listen. No. Let's get back to it, everybody.
She got a perch up here, so
All my perches are on the other side of this, and on purpose too, because Mina is crazy. Bleecker knows because Bleecker has had to
I
babysit my kids.
she's always fine the first 2 nights, and then it's like she's like gets tired of me and then decides that it's time to rain hell, and I don't get any sleep the last 2 nights that I'm ever there.
She
Because
is,
she's just like batshit.
yeah. And especially if she's got the zoomies at night, she will make Mamu have to pick up, like, what is going on? I'm like, I don't know. It's the torty. But we may have some opinions today. But just as a reminder, this program's for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to blind any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs, and all opinions of MattyRants or program participants are so the personal views and do not affect the opinions of everyone on the planet. No hate should be sent in the shows or individuals men on the program. Don't be rude, grab your libations, strap in, burp a little bit of a talker, may be here for a while. You know what's funny? To the person in the comment section, grab your libations and strap in. You may be here for a while. Please don't post these posts in the chat. And if you feel uncomfortable with this program, consume some Activia and have yourself a good old nasty, gassy poot. We're going to do something at the end of this video for those of you who stay, and it will be a minor treat. And I will tag it, a light weapons review without spoiling it. Because both me and Bleecker have seen Weapons. And if you stay to the end of this video, you will get a 5 to 10 minute little run back of our thoughts on why you should see it. Okay. Speaking of which, if you want to drop a little love in my jar, please and thank you. It's hard in these streets. Your boy is trying to get a job. I had to go to the grocery store yesterday. He's broke.
If somebody cue City High, what would you do?
If I could be, if I was Corbin Blue, I would not be in this together because right now I need no. If you want to throw a little
all
love
in
this
together.
yeah, we
Yes,
are in
you
hell.
knew the dance.
We are.
You knew
We are in hell together. But you know, if you want to help me get a little bit closer to heaven, please.
I believe we both tuned in on that fucking stupid ass day.
Oh, we know bullshit when we see it. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App outside Matt924, and Venmo MattyRants. If you want to throw Bleecker a little bit of love in their jar, their Venmo's right there. It's Bleecker. So you love me like XO. All right, let's get to this episode. We appreciate you again for tuning in. Drop a little love in our jars if you feel like it. I'm gonna put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I have a feeling. Kaboosh, kabouch, kabibbles. And all of a sudden, super chats are also encouraged too. Whew, I really do like this season so far. It doesn't feel like they are dredged out episodes, if you will. I'm not annoyed. You know, going into it, I already know what the run's going to be. It's going to be a boom. The person goes home. We immediately get the next challenge that they're going to be faced with, followed by the banter with the workroom. Christian popping in 2 times, 1 for the first go, 2 for the model fitting. And then after that, it's time to get to the runway. It's a clean run. So far, so good, Project Runway, for your comeback. Bleecker, what are your thoughts so far with just these 3 episodes?
I genuinely am glad we brought being mean back.
Yes.
The second they cast, like I said, the second they cast Law Roach, I was like, oh, you got Christian inside the workroom messing with your head. And then you're going to have Law on the runway going, he's not going to hide that face. Every look that comes out, you see it on his face, which is pushing Nina to be meaner. It's pushing Christian to be meaner. And I'm like, yes.
Heidi.
Feed off of that. Because no one in the industry is going to be like, well, I do see some ideas here. They're going to be like, this looks like garbage and I don't want it.
Like, you got Heidi now also chiming in way more than she used to, and I really do love it. It's not a nasty energy. It is that critical take. It is sometimes a little bit of a jab or a joke thrown in there, but it's done. And for Law, especially as a style architect, as they say, and he is dressing the it girls out there, he is looking at this from that point of view of, what is my client going to want to wear? What is going to look good on the red carpet? What is going to be photo presentable? And I love his take with this. And I have to give it to I forget her name, but she's also one of the sit-in judges now that I'm noticing.
Oh, yeah, I know.
She actually is a nice, she's a nice like a mint, if you will, after Laws kind of dragged a little bit. She also is going to give a take, but it's not as sharp as Laws, but it's a nice little bouncy pounding, if you will, with that goes there. And she also does she doesn't fold to Law either. And also Heidi, I like the fact everyone has their point of views. No one folds to each other. They're also like, no, I like this. No, I did not like that. And they give their takes. It's been a fun panel. And I think this
Sarah
is a good
Foster, by the way.
There we go. Sarah Foster. Thank you, Sarah Foster. This is a good cast. I will admit, yes, the twins are still annoying to me, and I wish one of them would go.
One of them has to go, but we'll get into that.
But I am seeing growth and development between the two. I was hoping that was going to happen. I'm like, okay, thank God. However, I need the separation to take place because I'm not going to be able to do the funsies. I'm not going to be able to do the fun packs no more. Also, VJ wears me out because I want to root for them. And then sometimes I'm like, well, girl, okay, girl. All right, girl. All right, girl. And
like the tone could be less pointed. Bring it down. Dull the knife just a little.
It's sometimes I'm like, come on, sister. And then my last take before we pop into this and do our play-by-play is that Utica, I am rooting for you. But, and I'll leave it there.
Huge butt. And we'll get to that huge butt around the corner.
Yes, because
it was my concern when the casting was announced.
I want you to do so well, but I'm seeing shit and I'm like, okay, girl.
Especially with denim. Is that not one of your never mind. We'll get there.
The fact that you had
we'll get there.
Best fucking fabric. I want y'all to do showstop.
That means something different to so many people.
Can we just say sportswear and then give a theme, please? I wanted that so bad. I was like, just say one theme. No, you talk. Oh my God. Okay, we'll get there.
I think I have a theory on why they changed that up. Because it used to be that way. It used to be where they would be like, you're going to do this. It has to incorporate this. And it's going to be using these fabrics. Or you have to use at least this fabric or whatever. But now they have it different because eventually people started poaching designs. And it still happens here. You've seen what I've made up. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I think it's because they have so much outside influence. Like we're so much more in tune with fashion these days than when the show first aired. That they want to see what they come up with from scratch rather than give them a constraint. They want to see if they can build the constraint themselves and edit themselves. Because I think it eliminates themselves.
You know, fashion's definitely more accessible with the internet and social media, so that for sure. But we did lose Anne from last week.
Alex.
Because
it was Casey and Alex.
Where did I get Anna from? Okay.
I mean, it's an A name, I guess.
You're going to have to throw me a little bit of nothing for that. My back has been hurting all day and I took a Tylenol, so that's why I got a little vamp of energy. So leave me alone, Pamela. But at the same time...
Not Tylenol makes you scooty.
Well, Tylenol and this coffee. I had 2 cups this morning because I you remember I was up, the movie was late. I didn't go to bed till 3. I woke up at 8. You know what I mean? I'm on 5 hours. So I had 2 little cups of coffee. Bye, Alex. No, I'm sad because I wanted to see more from Alex, honestly. And again, these group challenges are always difficult because you're working, again, as a collective in a fashion house and you're trying to appease the person who is the leader, but also do your own work and blah, 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 blah. It's very that. I did watch the show, Tamar. Look, I got the pretty pictures. I watched it. I did that. Don't you laugh at their jokes. It's okay. Allison's funny. But no. We lost Alex. God bless. If I had just let this picture play.
I was about to say, I bet you have it in there.
No, I shouldn't have laughed that hard. Jesus. Oh my God. But yes, if I had just let this go.
But okay, wait, go back to that picture of Alex though.
Did I do
Can I tell you why I know that she would have been eliminated in the first few episodes anyways?
Hit it. This necklace combination or
okay, is this not a still from 2016? Is this not a still from season 14?
Like I can see the bio now with their like picture and cue card. Favorite show, Sex in the City.
All she's
Um,
missing is a more smoky eye and one of those like concealer lips. And it's full 2016.
oh my
So
goodness.
like, I get it. You like the Olsen twins. We all did. Can we move on?
She listen, God bless her.
Poor
Alex,
girl.
it was
She was
yeah, those pants were wild to go out on. Also, I'm tired of the
on a
design.
big booty.
They keep putting that same model in the craziest design. She ain't
I
been up there
know
for a
she's
topic.
tired. I know she wakes up every morning and says a prayer.
Like, who is gonna be this time? Who gonna make me not look like my best damn self? But regardless of all that, Christian Siriano walks into the workroom and or wherever this is, the lunchroom where
At
they
least
eat,
the backstage green.
wherever they eat their food and talk about people. But Christian lets them know that there is going to be again fashion houses. And because Utica and Jesus were the winners for both the first and second episode, they will be the fashion house leaders. Can you guess who is excited? Not
I love
PJ.
her. I love Belina.
Belania.
Belina.
Because it's so funny because Jesus says it wrong, Heidi says it right, and it always be cacking
Because I
me.
want to say Belinda because it makes sense, and then it's like Belania. No,
It's
Belina.
Belania.
I'm like I'm so white.
No, I
Anyway,
did. No, I know the first episode. No, my first review, I was like Belania, Bellanaya, Bellaluna, Bellaluna, Bella.
can we just call her
Nah, nah, nah,
Belle? Can we all just call her
nah.
Belle?
Nah, we ain't gonna shorten up no names because that would be correct the mundo Joseph McCrae. But
No, yeah.
the
I love that they say
Belania,
the full name for him every time. Joseph
but
McCrae.
when Heidi and Sophia said her name, I was like, mm-hmm. Whenever they said her name, I was like, that's how you need with an accent. Sounds just perfect. But VJ needs a V8 because they're tired of working in teams and want to work by themselves, as well as, oh God, this again. But the challenge requires them to take something that is boring and make it brilliant, beautiful, breathtaking, powerful, with some fabrics that wouldn't be considered so amazing. But prior to that, we do have the team captains who must pick their teams. Utica goes first, but I'll just go ahead and name off the teams because I just wrote the notes down and it makes sense. And I need to stop saying Utica, it's Ethan, but Utica was present today, so that's why I'm also confused.
True.
Utica chose Yuchin first. Great choice.
I would have done that too, to be honest.
Going to praise the hell out of them later when I get there. Joseph McCrae, absolutely. Love how their looks have been looking. Joan, I'm a fan of Joan, but we'll talk. And then Angelo, wrong choice. You picked someone who was in the bottom just last week. And I get Utica's doing this whole, I don't want a team that's loud, but like you want a team that's going to win.
There's no, the thing with Ethan is like they don't want confrontation.
Mm-hmm.
And like the whole dissection of it is that they just don't want to have any problems. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, but when you're doing that, it kind of like, certain people will say in the future, it looks like shady, kind of looks like you're just picking people you're going to look better than, and it's a team challenge, like you're judged together and separately.
Kind of like what Law was getting to with this whole you're the leader, but you never lead, and you're going to be fine, but what about the rest of the people, and you're supposed to be working with them? And I'm also going to bring up some examples to what Bleeker's talking about because I was paying attention this episode, and I watched it back and I was like, you're not even giving feedback, sister. You're going to have to just work this out. I was like, is this really happening? Like, oh, okay, I see.
Like, I understand not stepping on toes, but baby, you're literally like, the fence is fully straddled. Turn one way or another.
A passive leader do not maketh a leader at all. And that is not going to work here. But Jesus chose Antonio because that's his brother. Of course, he's going to pick his brother. And then Madeline, which I was shocked because I haven't been really feeling her look, but okay, work. No, I'm with you. I
don't like her personality. I like the idea of her looks, but her execution of her looks are just like, what are you doing? Like, the idea of them are so good, but then they walk down the runway, I'm like, American Girl doll, thanks. Like,
God, that sounds like an actress in her movie selections that I know about, but I'm gonna be quiet.
Jenna Ortega or
Whoa! Whoa! Death of a Unicorn now on HBO Max. So VJ was also chosen by Jesus, which was a gag because it's like y'all literally was like, "Don't try me, honey. You and your other conjoined twin baby monster looking mullet motherfucker boy, whatever that dude is." And VJ was shocked too, and we will be not shocked later at what happens. And then Bellania was last picked, which I'm gagged because it's like you were in the top. Excuse me. Yes, last week.
And her tailoring is impeccable. If anything, if the design is garbage, it's still gonna look great. It's gonna be well made. It's gonna at least send you safe. Are you dumb?
Confused. So confused. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Does not make any sense. Since it does not make like at all. And she was feeling it like I'm always chosen last. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just glad we didn't go into the typical we have left the group pick. We've gone to the corner. We started crying. I'm bringing up childhood trauma. Just the gays on Drag Race. Okay, so strong woman, strong.
No, legit. She was like, "Oh, we're gonna be picking me last. Okay, I'll show you. I'm gonna put it where you that."
Thank you. AC, thank you for the first tippy poo of the day. I appreciate you. You're helping me pay back the ticket for weapons last night. Hop your you meant hope, but I'm gonna read it how you wrote it. Hop, your day is going good. It is. Well, I'm almost out of the baby lettuce, but it's okay. And that's what's been keeping my back in check. And I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Call it baby lettuce.
On this platform, yes. Because once but once you partake in the lettuce, you feel like baby girl. So that's why it's baby lettuce. But yeah, like there you go. But yes, I'm praying for my back this weekend. I'm just gonna tell you that right now because I'm like, girl, that's been doing more than the talent though. But no, I love this girl and I kind of wanted her to shine this week. So I'm glad things went the way they did. But I wonder what was in bag number 3. And
I think my theory is it's either neoprene or velvet because those are hideous and hard to work with. But if that bitch had chosen neoprene, she would have done better.
The neoprene would have been interesting, but I can see Joseph would have ate that up.
That's what I'm.
Yeah, Joseph would have ate.
If you think about the team as a whole, neoprene would have been it. But denim should have been it, and you didn't give your team direction. But let's go look at this beautiful gray wool.
Couldn't believe y'all got denim. Oh, I'm so mad about it.
You got denim. You literally were lobbed a softball and then pooed yourself.
Period. Blood. So Christian, Jesus gets to pick first because he went second for the group for the leader pick, and they get wool, and it's like, oof, okay. Mind you, Angelo over here talking about, oh, they can have that. It has no stretch to it. We will talk to you later, Father. We will talk to you later, Father. We will talk to you later because it's for my baby girl. Ooh, not the pencil skirt, but they got wool. Then Utica gets denim. Like God himself, you're a 7-day event. That was Jesus, baby. I said, look at God answering your prayers and giving you something that's really easy to work with, very nice on the stage. Like it's gonna look good. You can do so many things with denim. You could play with it, especially if they give you a whole jean and you just want to cut it out and start messing with it. So many different things. I was just sitting here like, Matthew. Ooh, I'd have been so happy to have gotten denim that day because that wool would have scared the fuck out of me, not gonna lie, because that shit's heavy. It can be hot. I'm trying to think
breathe.
Yeah, I would be nervous. But Jesus, I got to give you some credit because you had your idea together and you thought about the challenge. It said boring to brilliant. You're dressing Sofia Vergara. One more time. Boring fabric to brilliant.
Sofia Vergara.
The one lady who was the character who had you already know what what they were for on Modern Family. I'm gonna be quiet, but anywho, that woman who is Gorgine down, love her story, by the way, of her like Hollywood career and all that. But you're dressing her. You're not dressing Rihanna, Lady Gaga. You are not dressing Addison McRae. You're not dressing Tate McRae. Are they same people?
Addison Rae, Tate McRae.
Oh, I got my McDonald's and Burger King confused. Excuse me, but like
different fries, same taste.
Yeah, both got goop in the chicken nuggets. But yeah, I'm a goo man. Wait,
I love me my Teletubby goo.
Oh, I gotta stop being crazy for 5 seconds. Oh my goodness.
You got the zoomies today.
And I know I can't. As soon as I made the little boom, oh, my back said, bitch, come on, friend, get back to the bed. Okay, I'm gonna get back to Pokemon TCG after this. The Catalina flower was the takeaway from there. The idea is to dress Sofia Vergara, but they wanted to go around the structure of this Colombian flower for the Colombian actress, Sofia Vergara. Jesus, you had me there. I wouldn't have quit. I'm like, oh, okay, interesting.
Like, as much as I'm tired of them taking over the entire design aesthetic, they have a direction. They put it in motion. No one fights them on it. So it's like, can I really ding them on being pushy? Because no one pushes back. Except for BJ, whose response is like, I don't want to. Like,
but they're already based in like 2 votes already. So it's like, I'm going to tell you what I want to do. And then, the tether over here is going to tell you the other thing. It's basically like us, except they decided to work together. They didn't have to sit there with their throat closed and deal with all that drama coming out later. Bury that for the no reference. Okay, cool. But yeah, for the Catalina flower, it's a beautiful structure. Somehow, some kind of way, you just have to incorporate it with whatever.
Why'd you pick this screenshot with her?
So we can drive. I chose this screenshot to let you know that VJ rolled their eyes. They weren't feeling it because they didn't know what the flower was. And so then it became, do you know what the flower is? Do you know what the flower is? Madeline didn't know, but normally like the same girl I would imagine in the line at a Starbucks who then said to themselves, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm going to go to that other coffee shop and give them business. Basically said, yes, I don't know, but we can work with it. Now, you kept your little corny self in these confessionals. Thank God. We didn't have to hear too much from you. But like, I'll give it to Jesus. You took your time with them. There was no at them and being like, oh, girl, do you not know what you're talking about? Like, Jesus, you really went the extra mile with all we need you to do. Drew the flower for them, for fuck's sake. It was like, I just need some kind of way you to incorporate this.
Right. And like, I think that's a part of it for a majority of the judging. Like, they're trying to see if you can run a team. You're not the sole designer when you have a house.
Yeah.
You have yourself, which is the main head design approval. You have more people that know how to sketch designs alongside of you if you get popular or big enough. You've got seamstresses, you've got embroiderers, you've got different segments that are... So, like, if you can't command a team, are you a designer?
Executing the visions that have been put in place on the sketch.
And as annoying as they are, they pull it off. Now, the problem is they're so conjoined. What happens when they split them up? Are they still...
we saw.
That's what I'm saying.
Top, and the other was in the bottom.
Exactly. Boom. And since it was the first episode, people can cry out like, oh, it was just like first episode jitters. Okay, but I want to see now after they get too big for their britches, because you know what's going to happen.
I need this next episode to not be a team challenge for once. No shade. It's been fun with the fashion houses. We've done it 3 in a row, low key, with everybody doing something. But like now, I need the individual runs, because I do want to see some people like Yuchen, who I can tell by themselves is going to get their time and their dues. They did the first episode. You know what I mean? As much as teams are fun, it's like, especially when we know how they're going to pick them.
Usually in the old formula, they'll shake it up around episode 4 or 5.
I miss the button bag.
The button, like when he flipped the button, I was like, button bag.
I miss the button bag. We need the button bag back. But yeah. Now,
leader ho.
House of Ethan, Leader Ho. Yeah, this Leader Ho. Baby, you sound like something from Now That's TV. Rari Beach. No, I can't. Rari Ho. Oh my God, Matthew, I watch too much trash.
Mm.
So imagine you get Denim. You're sitting here with your team. I'm looking at Joseph. I'm like, I'm good in good hands here with his cute self. Then there's Joan, cool as a cucumber. You Chin, I know you got the work. Angelo. And then it's Utica. So I'm like, okay, bet. Like one of you may be bad and you may be safe just because we good. But what's the thing? What's the thing? You showstopper.
Because like showstopper can mean anything to anyone. For me, in the era that I'm in right now, I'm back in like my like sleazy Von Dutch hat Ed Hardy bullshit out of like irony kind of thing. And that's like that can be a showstopper if you put it together in a right way. So like that
Minus
ain't
the
what they're looking for
views.
though.
Minus
Like
the political views of it.
well, yeah, no, not like the person, just the design work. So like Sailor Jerry, let's do that. Sailor Jerry, Sailor Jerry.
I mean, yes. Same thing like when girls reference Chanel and it's like the designs, not the Anywho, but yes, we get into this. I love seeing Joseph and Joan, the two J's.
Oh my God, same.
The way they both just looked up at him in this. For those of you at the cookout, you know this face. This is
the face where you just said something dumb.
And we're just gonna look because it's like, I don't. Do we? Should we? Should we correct?
I would literally melt into the floor if somebody looked at me like that after I revealed, and like the way they revealed it was like showstoppers, and they were like, "What's that mean?"
These are gonna be big, wow pieces, and I want you all to make your own designs and just make them really big and like show-stopping.
Like, is that yeah? That's the show. That's the show. Okay, that's the whole show, Ethan.
But he gets worse. I want to incorporate fringe. We're gonna do fringe.
On denim, florals for spring, groundbreaking.
I was like, what? I am thinking of I am thinking of Drag Race. I'm thinking of like all the old Project Runways. I'm thinking of just random shows I have just seen. I'm thinking of the early 2000s. I'm thinking of House of Darion, if you will. I am over here going, oh no, we're not. Oh no, we're not. Oh no, we're not. No, we're not doing that.
Like
No.
the entire House of Diesel.
No. No, not 2005 all over. No.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
no.
that's what ended up being presented with the fringe that he like did with their team.
Denim
The whole
fringe.
team.
It's all the rage in Paris. Yes.
Good God.
Everybody's doing that. I'm looking at Utica. I said, you are farm. No shade, friend. I said, yeah, it's giving me, y'all don't get the newest issue of Vogue the way that just came out your mouth and pooped an eye. Knowing we know you can make some amazing looks, but I thought this was
I feel like
show-stopping denim.
this screen, I love her so much.
But production, thank you for these tags underneath people. You've been doing a great job at that.
Whoever that writer is, give them a raise. It makes me cackle every episode.
Please, but thank you. And we can definitely tell these are from, the little coffee corner, little snack corner kind of mugs, because those are giving me very home goods teas, bitch. Or if not, Walmart, possibly.
I have seen those literally at a Ross.
Okay, I got it at a Ross. Okay, no, sorry.
Now you break that out of the memory vault.
Every time I think of Ross or TJ Maxx, I think of Miranda Priestley immediately. I blended it together. Okay. I think of Miranda Priestley immediately. Oh, the stuff that undoubtedly got out of some bargain, but immediately go there. So once again, Christian, I just have been enjoying you in the workroom. I do miss Tim Gunn, but Christian does a good job, and I like that. He is that man is snagglepuss when it comes to heavens to Murgatroyd coming into the workroom, but in his own sort of like New Yorker gay kind of way. I love it.
I just love when he comes in, he's like, oh no.
Oh, it was these pants. Oh my God, breathtaking. No one thought of these. And it was you got to do a little bit more with these pants, girl. It wasn't to be like, it's terrible, but to be, hey, like,
I don't think anything gets me more than him going, okay. And then just looking.
My favorite is when he goes, what, hold on, what is this? What is this? That neck comes out like, no. I also like that they're using the designs that are sketched out and they show the process through this edit too. Thank you for production for doing this too. It's very cool because it's like, what is the theme and what were they thinking? I don't know if they're going to give you this moment. They may just keep it from you. You might just keep it from yourself. But the fact that they had to put this up today, it let me know I want my Law moment. You did not get it this week. You almost did. But then Law was like, but. And I said, oh, I know. But she was at the top, sister. I don't think you should have been, but you were at the top this week. It's okay. You know, he gets on my nerves, but girl, I'm sorry. That's my least favorite twin. That's the one.
It's true.
He's a little try hard for me, and I get it, but you know, you want him.
He feels more entitled than the other.
Because I think Jesus has done this before, and they were already eliminated. So them coming back.
Do you get the sense that maybe Jesus has run a business before?
Yeah, he does.
Because he feels like he's definitely run a business. I haven't looked him up yet, but like.
Yeah, I think
I like to get a feel for them on the show before I dig too deep into their stuff.
Because I know Yuchin has his own fashion house, which is why it was wild when someone was Jesus was telling him, do you know what cohesive means and the collection that Yuchin look alike?
He's like, you don't need to tell me these. When he said that, I was like, excuse me?
Huh? Yeah, he is less that imposing part. That I feel the most because I've started to really like Jesus more. I have not gravitated towards the brother just yet, and I don't like it when they connect. But that's just me being one of those viewers that's a little annoyed or whatever. DW, thank you for the first super chat of the day. Can't read what this do. Well, what you just did is you gave me a super chat. Me and Bleeker a super chat. I have to stop moving so damn much. Put your arms down, Matthew.
Not somebody saying, unfortunately, mullets are back in, and I have a whole ass mullet right now. Take it back.
So, I think mullets are only good on certain people, and I've seen Bleeker in the mole, and I understand the mole on Bleak.
Like, you have to have a specific face shape for it, and you also have to like really commit to it.
This cranium better be right, baby, because if you over there looking like a Minecraft character.
I don't have a lot of foreheads, so like if you got a lot of forehead, that mullet's not for you. Put the scissors down. Okay, it's not gonna help.
Well, of course, Jesus is a better leader than Antonio. You read the Bible.
The disciples.
Jesus. God. And you meant to say Paul. Excuse you. I'm just go away. I'm trying to earn a tip today. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Yeah. So Bleeker deals with this often with me, so you'll forgive me. And then Bleeker will also tell you in the middle of a phone call, I will drift off into outer space because 25 other billion things have just popped up and I can't focus anymore. And Bleeker will be like, I'm hanging up the phone now. Okay, bye.
No. I always know when you're about to drift off, and I'm like, ooh, I better hang up before I lose him completely, and I can't even say goodbye.
ADHD kicks the fuck in. It's so bad sometimes, but if y'all want to throw a little bit of love, we appreciate it. Mine is down there with paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924, as well as Venmo Matty-Rants. And Bleeker's Venmo is right there with It's Bleeker XO. Hey Pac-Man, hey KRX, hey DW, hey Tito Burrito, hey Homogenic, hey Stephanie V, Stephanie, SRB in Japan, hey Levy Pooh, Trey Carter, how you doing? Want to say hi to people in the live right now, as well as Jazzy Boo 2190. How you doing, baby? Allison, you're that one girl. Homogenic to you too. A non-account. I hope you're not a non for me. What? CA? Alice, thank you so very much. Are we on Jack? Jaquisha, Joestar, how you doing, my lovey dove? Anybody that may have missed who's in the live chat right now? George, how you doing, Mr. Cortez? We thank you so much for tuning in today. And if you're on the playback, just remind yourself these are long-winded live fun recaps and reviews. Christian Siriano tried to warn Utica, and this is the second time that they've done it, and this is the second time that they sat there and was like, okay.
And then they didn't change anything.
Nope.
But you know who did?
Not Angelo.
No, but his was gonna be boring no matter
I
what.
couldn't believe him talking about, oh, I hear Christian, but
I
I'm
don't
doing
understand somebody having such a cool sense of style and a good idea of layering on yourself that design's so boring.
Maybe he just needs a man to dress because he's so used to menswear. No
Right?
shade.
Like, why did you join in on this when you knew you were probably going to get maybe 1 or 2 challenges that were going to be menswear?
Were you expecting a bunch of flat titties? What was going to happen? Like, I'm confused.
It's like they forget other models exist. I'm like, Heidi has now been skinny and fat and then skinny again. She's set. She knows she
like,
wants everybody there at the
imagine
table.
if he stays and he gets our curvy girl. Oh my God.
I would love to see him attempt that.
No,
because
oh my bad. Stop. Like, go ahead.
He's literally what he's gonna try and do is put her in some sort of jumpsuit, and he's gonna have all this puckering. He's gonna have a whole bunch of zipper problems, etc. I'm calling it now. If he ends up staying long enough to get that curvy girl.
Defending it, like I was thinking of the body and like how to like make sure like we could. Okay, Yu-Chin has a lot of work in front of them. Christian's looking at this like, you want to do what? This is your first time doing boning? But I'm sorry. What's going on here? And why are we working off of this? And what are these designs? And Christian went through the entire denim team. The sigh he had for Joan. Is this what you're doing? The crossing of the arms, like
Joan doesn't even like her design. So I'm like, well, mama, then at that point it's on you.
Okay, I have to say, Joan, as much as I get Utica being the leader and y'all having to present your sketches and Utica picking the best one, did you argue at that point? But not to say argue, disagreed and said maybe the other one, and it was like Utica going, no, I wouldn't do that. But was that cut out? Because it gave, I'm just going to go with the leader. There you go. So if Utica's just doing, everybody's going to do bad and my hands are up, Joan, it was giving, well, the leader told me to do this. So if we bad, it's on them today. I don't want to lose you yet, sister. I was concerned.
I worry because at the end of the day, my ass is on the line. Okay, it's like a group project, right? As annoying as it is to have other people get A's when it's your idea, I would be manipulating the hell out of Ethan to be able to get them into an idea that I need. Yup, I was about to get into that. Because weren't we talking about this? We were talking about this on the phone earlier about how, like, I know for a fact that she's been trained by terrible actions of the world to act this way, and it fucking sucks because she's gonna get eliminated just because society has beat something into her head.
And I really am gonna be pissed off at that.
Yup.
As strong as Joan
and she's a good designer.
Yes, she's like, because we've seen the work. It's interesting. She even has her own sort of like signature piece she does with these flowers. Joan, I'm paying attention. I just want you to show that, just like how I wanted that for Alex too, who I almost forgot about that. I just remember.
Imagine if she was on the Catalina team. What she could have done
with the structure of the flower that they're asking for, knowing she likes to very much that would have gave us a nasty cute coat.
And she dresses in knits and wools. She would have had that fabric.
Mm-hmm. For me, it's when now it's time to have a talk with our leader, and Utica's realizing everybody has gotten bad critiques based off of the designs that they made or the sketches they made. And I'm watching Joan sort of give their take. What should we do? Because she's thinking of scrapping this. Utica's response, you're just going to have to, elevate it, and you're going to have to like add some more, do something. And I'm thinking to myself,
can you add a thing with stuff and other things?
Like,
cool, thanks for the advice.
Stop their entire look, not in 2 hours and 48 minutes left before the model fitting. They restarted their entire look after said model fitting. Even Joan, who I just realized is roommates with VJ, because they were like, Roomie, what you think? And VJ is like, you're just going to have to go with the flow and sort of work your way through it. And to me, that was VJ going, stop what you're doing.
Like, look at all that draping he did in such a short period of time, and he still turned it out.
Is gorgeous.
This is impeccable. If he was able to get that sewn,
Oh,
Go home, everybody else. Go home, everybody else. I'm so excited. After I saw that,
oh.
it got me excited to see what
It
else he
doesn't even,
has.
but that top piece that they were trying to do, so unnecessary. I was like, no, just
I
this.
see what they were trying to do. You were
It
trying to
was
do like
that
a tornado
show.
effect.
Stop it. I was like, girl.
I think Yushin saw Ethan's structure and said, well, I don't want this bitch to come over and talk about cohesion like that other one, so I'm going to try and build a structure. But they're not used to building structure. They're obviously used to draping.
It just needed a nasty little pop collar moment
Ooh,
here.
could you imagine if you had like a poplin collar, like that
Yes.
big thick poplin collar on the top?
Yes. Oh,
It would have
as a
looked
matter of
so,
fact, Low cut this. B would have worn this for the Cowboy Carter concert to come out and sing in with this
put a
denim
gold belt buckle
Levi.
around it.
Boom, we're done. Because this is very her kind of silhouette tease when she wants to give a dress if it's going to fit with the ruching. I thought this was puss. I was so mad he stopped, but I was also happy with what we got later. I just was like, oh my God, he is so talented. I'm rooting for you, Chin, too. But
It's
look at
so
how
fast.
Christian was like, you're not gonna have enough time. Like, there's no way. Like, there's no way we're doing all of this right now. You got to do this. Like, it was a
And
lot to take.
notice it wasn't a criticizing of the design. It was
Mm-hmm.
only about the time management. He's the only one of the entire team that did not get criticism on the design itself. It was just worry of time management.
Sad again, Utica failing as a leader in this moment right now. You're doing the fitting. Oh, we're just gonna have to like work around it.
Just work it out. Just work it out.
Bitch, you
We'll
should
just
said
figure it out.
immediately tore that dress up and was like, and let's restart this. I knew you were in the bottom. Right here. Right here. It was the is this it? Look at
the neck. The neck.
Is this it? Oh no. That's just the underpiece. No, there's gonna be like layers to this. Honey, if she's coming out in a pencil skirt, you just might as well pack it.
He said, oh, so you just got a revealed seam tube dress again.
Cool. Yeah.
His faces are so good.
He was so frustrated with this team, y'all. It was like, oh my God, they're in trouble. Like, this is bad. This is bad.
Shouldn't have done it.
Listen, it is bad. Weapons now in theaters. Listen.
Which is good, not bad.
Bleaker weapons now.
Shut up! No, not the make. The make.
Oh God, y'all will get that later. For those who haven't seen it, after watching this clip back, you'll get it.
In the forest.
I jumped and then laughed right after that. Like, it was like, oh,
like that's upsetting, but also funny.
God, that movie was crazy. So many mixed emotions of great mixed emotions, but so many mixed emotions.
Ethan shouldn't have done this.
Utica, you did this to pull attention from the scenario and situation, high key, low key, all keys.
And if production pushed them to do this, why?
Because I love Udi, but I was like
on one end, I'm like, I do believe that they would do this on their own, but on the other end, this feels very manufactured.
After last week's, especially.
Well, especially because it's like, okay, well, we want you to still show that you're doing drag because, like, we have to like cross promote various things to try and get that audience in as well. So, like, were you pushed to go into drag? Obviously,
she said in the mascot show.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh wow,
that's what I thought. Because I was like, "There's no way." Like, I know that they brought drag, right? Obviously, they were going to end up in drag eventually, but this early on, I don't think is a good idea, and I think that they pushed her to it. So I'm glad. Thank you for confirming that.
And the reason why, because again, continue to show your work in drag, and we love Utica, but also we love Ethan, right? It's just based off the last 2 weeks. This gives me focus. Look, remember why you like me. And it's not, but that's what it's giving. And so, yeah, I was like, oh, this is going to be bad. Now, you watch Drag Race. You watch a lot of Drag Race. You want to know how I know this? because you quote it too much. And also you and your brother with these childs and this, that, and the other. No tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. You're a fan of Jasmine Masters. God bless you. Okay. I was like, girl, you didn't even look right saying that with these fuck ass bangs. I was like, what? Like,
It's
what?
the fact that the baby bangs are uneven. Like, why are they at a slope? Like he's doing a Bieber bang with his baby bang.
It looked like one of them combs. And they just put it right there. And it was like, and just call it
You
a
know
day.
he cuts those in himself, and he's
Has
right-handed.
to. Has to. Has to. Not a southpaw. But Christian comes into the workroom. Matthew, go away. Comes to the workroom, tells them they have to get dressed and ready, and Ethan is ready to defend himself. It was funny because VJ is like, look, and I thought they said Eureka, and I was like, opposite day. But then I was like, no, they said Utica. I had to watch it back. I think I just had a moment of being scared to have seen someone on my TV screen. But it's funny because Christian said, oh, well, I wish that was what was coming down the runway versus what I've seen in this workroom. And I said, oh.
Okay, can whoever was at Roscoe's answer me whether or not she answered why that outfit? Why that Utica outfit? I'm saying that not because it's necessarily bad, but because I know what Utica is capable of and what their drag is. And I'm like, that was what you used to present drag to a new audience? I'm not expecting you to come out in one of those Elizabethan gowns you do, but like, what is that? What is that? No, like, again, what is that? That is literally, let's break it down, okay? That's an Amazon bodysuit. That's a sex shop's harness that's connected to a short, which means you didn't design either of those. If you did, then you copied a design because I've seen that. Only thing that's interesting about this is from the neck up, and in which case, why? I don't understand. I love you. I love you so much. You're capable of so much more, and this is how you presented your drag to a new. Don't insult xenomorphs like that. Xenomorphs are interesting to look at. I'm sorry.
If you're gonna say xenomorph, then you're gonna have to include The Conjuring 2. No, Insidious 2. Better.
So it's like I love Utica down, but like this is not, and this isn't even like her style of drag all the time. This is like a very small.
I just could hear the shoes when I saw this look.
Okay, when one of them lifts their leg up to hug them, she nearly goes tippy tumbles at the ankle.
Yeah, I could definitely tell the baby was just born. You know what I mean? Like straight out the giraffe puss. Like it fell to the floor. It fell to the floor. Still better than these bangs. All right.
I would still say the same thing about that outfit if it was on Gigi Good. I would say the same thing about that outfit if it was on Kate Moss. Okay? Just so we're clear. It's not anything about Utica. It's that outfit is bad.
It's not my favorite thing when I saw them come into the work.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. I said, okay, interesting. Now, Bellania is getting critiques from her leader and trying to fix the design that they had made, but they are like, yo, I got this. Everyone thinks because I was chosen last, they're treating me, micromanaging my look and all that kind of jazz. But Bellania's like, I got this. It's cool. I said, okay, mama, I'm hoping it pushes through because Jesus Christ, they putting you through it this week. And I wanted to win for Francesca, because she looks just like Francesca.
And here we have more Janet Jackson cosplay.
Oh my God. I would say a disturbed man who loves Madonna. And
yeah.
Didn't get to go in the concert, but was in the parking lot. Okay. Loves to be in 7-Eleven causing a havoc. So to be very specific, if you've lived in the West Coast, you know exactly who I'm talking about. But yeah, every Thursday. Okay.
But also, wait, this is really niche just for you. Also, that one numbered queen. You know what I mean? That one
numbered.
Do you see what I mean? Does she not? Okay, that's like
the one numbered queen.
Is really because if I say it, then like that fan base. You know that you.
It's pointed. We got it. Christian over here, Law's gonna cut you up, just kikiing right.
I
That's so funny to me.
the fact that Christian broke he was like, ooh, I know Law's gonna hate this.
just gonna read you, girl. While Utica's still working on her outfit with seconds to go. That shit was funny. I'm sorry. You looking at the look like, yeah.
I know that he's a little bitch. I really do. But it's so entertaining. Look at that stolen runway.
Dum, 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 boom, 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 boom. I miss the old music. Boom, 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 boom.
Could you imagine? And then you remember when the lights were coordinated?
Yes.
They would move upwards whenever the models walked down, and then they would go back down when they were touching, you know.
So Law Roach and I said her name 45 minutes ago. Sarah Foster, Home for Imaginary Friends, are the judges on the panel this week, with Sofia Vergara as the guest judge, and who they're making a look for. Again, you are designing a look for Sofia Vergara to wear. In case they forgot.
And I want everybody to know, if you're thinking about fillers, to really think it through. Anyways, continue.
Yeah. Because they're
still beautiful. They're still beautiful women. But I'm like, girl, you didn't need that. Neither of you. Like Heidi, you didn't need that partial facelift that you got. And Sophia, you didn't need that filler in your cheeks.
Because now it's giving ventriloquist, no shade.
Giving like
still gorgeous.
Her lip underneath like a little kid, or like Jim Carrey, like Fireman Bill.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to take it to volume 2, cleft lip tease. And it was that shit was wild. I said, why you gotta dab it? Like, what's going on here? Like, she's slobbering. Let her be.
No.
I loved Saw. It was a great movie. No. They both look good. When Bleecker mentions it, I'm like, yeah, those are not apples in them cheeks. Those are cassava melons. But
like you didn't need that. You're so beautiful.
They're both pretty.
I mean, you could do whatever you want to your bodies. No shit. Like, do
and this is better work than
most.
A lot.
Yeah. Like, they at least look like human people, right? Like, they look like human people. There's some people that I'm like,
so much better than a lot of people.
All Stars. Just
Lindsay
kidding.
Lohan's first
Not kidding.
that she did.
Okay, but her
not the new one.
The new one. Whoever your new doctor is, I want to kiss you on the mouth with tongue, because wow.
Also, shout out Lindsay. You're in commercials like everywhere now. I was an Uber.
She's like getting critical acclaim scripts thrown at her again.
I'm happy.
We're gonna live in a generation that Lindsay Lohan's gonna be in a good movie again, you guys, eventually.
You know how that started? She did those bullshitty rom-coms on Netflix and Hallmark, and then pulled her career back in. I said, that was smart. You let them Christians get you back up in the door, girl. I'm out. I'm redhead. I'm out. Peace. Okay, no. I'm a ginger. You can't get me. No, love me some Lindsay. But let's move into the runway and talk about these looks today, with the first house being the house of Catalina, which is Jesus' house. Madeline is up first, model Roberta. Did you like this nice design Handmaid's Tale dress?
Again, like I said earlier, I love the idea of her designs. The execution is not quite there for me. Like, it always seems like some things are an afterthought, and a lot of her design work feels pulled from things that are so recent that you should not touch them. Like, it now just looks like a ripoff. So in a way, it's good, but in a lot of ways, it's safe and not great. And it reminds me a lot of Givenchy by Sarah Burton, fall winter 2025. Look at you. You all set?
I couldn't find my neck pillow, and I realized it's outside.
But the thing is, if you pull up my picture. Pull up
that
my picture.
collar so fucking much.
I'm gonna make an argument for the collar, okay? I understand what they're
What are
because if it was a tube, if it was like an actual scarf or a tube, or like if that frill fringe from what's his face's gown was on there, then it would be too much. The top half, it's just poorly constructed. It's poorly constructed. So like it's one size too big. It's slightly lifted when it should be flat, which means she doesn't know how to hem the edges of the collar, which is making it look clown.
because you see,
It's
yeah,
the
that
execution.
flipping. Oh, it's
Yes,
the ring.
exactly. It's the execution of how she tailored it, not the design itself.
And that's
The
the Catalina
tailoring is
effect.
so bad.
Because the Catalina effect that, again, Jesus was asking for is in the structure of the petals themselves. So that is
Mhm.
the Catalina on the collar. And I'm like, no, because the dress is fine to me. I'm looking at the dress and I'm like, that's fine. I just wanted, is it off red? Is it off, Wilson? Like, what is it? Because I see you in a season that doesn't exist, in a show that no longer needs to exist, that we're currently almost living through right now. But like, yeah,
Yeah.
no. Now this dress next to this is whoever made the
That's
gorgeous.
Givenchy Fall Winter 2025 by
Say,
Sarah Burton. Sarah Burton is the one that Alexander McQueen named as his successor for McQueen Designs. So like she is a McQueen child. So you could see where she's trying to pull certain elements, but Sarah can pull it off.
this
And
tailor
Madeline
coat
can't.
structured into a dress that is literally reversed back with the back
So
collar.
good. And the
Oh,
girlies are eating this one up. I've seen so many girls wearing this in different colors. It's so good.
oh,
But like this is the kind of collar effect she's trying to go for, but front ways, right?
yeah.
But
I
she can't get the structure right. She doesn't get the structure right. She doesn't get the pinning right. So like it
see
just
it.
doesn't work.
It just,
So like I get it, but she is kind of the weakest of the like
it's a top for
wool
me.
for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a top for me. I want to like it, but that collar bothers
Exactly.
me to the next level. I can't focus on anything else. Now, VJ's look.
Stolen. Full stolen design. Not
Oh,
not full. I'm gonna say it.
oh.
It's beautifully constructed. It's an excellently made garment that she could have tailored for Mugler if she worked for them.
You know, before we get to the reference that you presented
No,
here,
like yeah, go for it.
I'm I don't like it.
Thank you.
I don't like it.
If the tongue of the dress touched the floor on both sides, it'd be a different story.
It makes the legs look wider.
Yep. Yep.
And it looks weird. I like it to the side. Let me give a side shot over here. That's gorgeous.
Because you could see width on it. Now, if you're
Mm,
going to do the skinniness, you have to do all the way to the floor if you're also going to have the wide hip, or you're going to make her look boxy.
I really hate the heel.
Like,
The
oh my
style.
God, I didn't know we were still making 2014 The Blondes Does Mugler.
I hate the fucking heel. It's just a black. No, like especially with how this dress is get. No, no, not a simple black. No, 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 no,
And
no, no, no.
it's not even a high heel. Do you see what I mean? Like, and I don't even have to pick a specific year of Mugler. Mugler is known for their cutouts. They're known for the sharp edge corset. It's a stolen design. I
Ooh.
cannot believe no one
Toot,
clocked
toot,
this.
toot, toot, toot,
And I
toot.
think that the only reason Law hasn't clocked this yet, because I know he sees what I see, the only reason he hasn't clocked it yet is because it's so well made.
Mm-hmm. Because
It's not good.
it's nicely made. Yes,
It's
it is.
well made. And again, the other girl, Madeline, she didn't really have the tailoring right. So like, I get why you stayed, but I think if she continues to poach designs, because the last design was a D square poach, and the
Yeah.
design before that was also another one, but I can't remember which one I thought of when I was watching it off the top of my head. But like, each of her designs have been way too influenced to where I could see it.
Now,
Not
Belania, when I tell you, when this came out, I was like, oh, sell it. Sell it now. Put it in the store right now. I need to see someone
right
wearing this
now.
right now. Like pants, everything. Top, perfect. Love this structured scarf coming down up. It just adds so much to it. It makes it a little bit more oomph, if you will. And with this fabric, I was like, girl, that's a whole wool outfit.
Thank you. She made a whole wool outfit look like cotton. What?
Ate it up.
And the second it came out, I knew what he was gonna say. I knew.
Yes.
I knew what he was gonna say. He said, "I'm gonna put that on Zendaya,"
and it would look good on Zendaya, like easy peasy. Now, Allison right here would want Please Now in each color. It is one of those looks you can change,
and you can sell it in separates too. You could buy it in separates.
Could have been in denim.
I was about to say, any of those fabrics that she would have pulled out, this would have worked in any fabric. If they had pulled out lace, this could have worked in lace.
Top could be worn with the skirt. The pants could be worn with the different corset loaded. Oh yeah, it's.
But and this is the perfect example of where you can place a plain black pump. You're just seeing a peek of the toe when she moves.
Because
you can have that plain black pump.
So that way,
and yet
you want to.
She still picked a slide because she's classy.
Yep. Zendaya would wear this down.
Dead.
Very easy. Very easily dressable.
By the way, that's Kia 2020 or 2015. It's one of my favorite looks. It's immediately what popped into my head because it's that perfect sweetheart cut. It's that around the neck, even if it's not like
a good women's suit moment with the power
same
and a pant and like a nasty top. I just
live. And we know Law. The one thing that he loves is tailoring. If you fuck the tailoring, you may as well just go home. Go home.
Now, Jesus Estrada with model Amanda.
This is the one disagreement.
No, it's not. I agree with you.
No, I mean with the judges.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
I understand the placement of everyone else. Like I could justify the placement of everyone else, but this one I can't justify. I can't justify this.
That was it. I was shocked this was in the top. No shade.
And them lying to my face and being like, I know I can totally see Sofia in it. No. When have you ever seen Sofia Vergara wear a trench coat? A wool
in winter? Like, is she going to like what film festival in Salt Lake City? Sundance. Is that what's about to happen? Like, is it going to be a cold movie set? I'm confused. So,
and it's not even the tailoring that got all the compliments because they nitpicked at the tailoring that he has. So I don't.
Yeah, I was a little shocked at this guy. This to me was a lot of fabric. It wasn't my favorite.
It's essentially just a Valentino. Like Valentino is known. It's same thing with Elisa. Like they're known for the sleek fabric with the giant poof. Sleek fabric, giant poof. Sleek like.
I like to have a purse with it though. I do like this little pursy moment with it though.
I do like the handbag. I hate that they're really.
He styles.
Right. Why are we so afraid of styling? I feel like there's hardly been any accessories so far.
Child. Listen.
Queen girl era really ruined everything for us.
Come on. Hold on a second here, y'all. I have to answer this text message. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this rant pack family. Sorry, I'm trying to double check something here. And JMCL, thank you for the flowers. I appreciate you on my Cash App. Thank you so much, baby. Getting to catch Project Runway live. Well, thank you, Puddin' Pop. I appreciate you. Don't forget Bleecker over here. If you want to show them a little bit of love, it's Bleecker X. You love me like XO. I got to do it every time. I'm probably going to actually, I'm not going to get lunch with that. I need to pay a bill with that because I am behind on my washer and dryer bill. I got to pay because I'm written that sucker. And I just remembered I went to HEB the other day, so I have a dinner I'm going to put in the oven. I have a dinner I'm going to put in the air fryer and make happen. It's hot today. We're not
Oh my
turning on the
god.
oven. You feel me? I
I'm
was like,
so
oh, wait.
tired of it being hot. Don't get me started.
Bleecker is in Texas as well, but in Austin, we're in different portions and parts of it. I'm in Houston, and yes, Tech is
Insufferable.
and my AC
Like,
is feeling it. Trust me. I have a
like
$300.
why at 10 p.m. last night was it 99 degrees with like 80% humidity?
77 in my house because of how long it was taking it to cool down. I was like losing my grip. Oh, you want to know why?
I'm like, wait, I miss the desert. I miss the dry heat. Take me back.
Because that swamp heat is nothing to play with. The last look is by Jesus' brother Antonio. Anastasia is the model here.
I love this. I love this so much that I don't know why we nitpicked it. It very much reminds me of like old school Ellie Saab. It reminds me of like a very like it's very Hispanic tailored. Like it's so pretty. And I don't know why it stands out in both a positive and negative way for me. Because it's like it works, but it doesn't fit in with the rest of them somehow for me.
You know what's crazy? He should have been up there, not Jesus.
Yes.
And someone else should have been sitting up there. Yep.
I agree.
Yeah, Antonio, now that I'm looking at both you and your brothers back to back.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, no.
That's why they split them on the show, by the way, for the editing. I know it.
Yeah, no. I think
because Antonio had the clearer vision. I think Antonio had the clearer vision of what he wanted to do.
In a full structured dress out of wool.
Like this is made of wool. It looks like it's made of like a light thin denim. It looks like it's expensive. Whereas Jesus's, it looks fine. It's tailored fine, but it's like JCPenney rack wintertime in like Chicago kind of thing. Like
I'd also argue if anybody was like, I disagree, I would, my Libra kicking in. I can also see this as prom dress low key.
I can understand that.
Mall prom, no shade. We all know the store that you walk by and it's the one with the dresses. This wouldn't be in the front until it's wintertime for homecoming specifically. But, because the lighter ones are always for prom because that's summer, and then homecoming dresses are very more winter based because it's anywho. Okay, school. But yeah, I'm okay with this one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I prefer this over Jesus's though.
Yeah,
like, this to me was prettier.
Belania won, period. Like just like for me off the bat, I didn't need anybody else to come out, and that's how I felt about this team. Like she was the top for me in that team. But this is just so Ellie Saab, it hurts.
It is definitely Ellie Saab.
Like, right? Look at that.
Here, this whole the entirety of this
I literally went and found this dress as I was watching it because I was like, I've seen this. This is a strange fruit. I've seen this fruit before. Like
strange fruit. But yeah,
like,
I'm with that. Belania was definitely my favorite of the other group. DW. And I will send Bleecker this 5 from this. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Can you say 5 to Bleecker? Can't get into my Venmo.
Oh, thank you.
I will send it to Bleecker as soon as I transfer this over to my other account to send to the other account. I will. Into this video. Thank you, DW, for the love towards Bleecker in my shelf. Now,
Carol Channing voice all of a sudden.
Oh, my Carol Channing, Bleecker. I do pull out these voices on the phone every now and then, and then we're gonna go somewhere else and come right back.
Why is that the voice we always do? Default to
I
Carol.
love a little New Yorker, and I also love a little, some sort of Hasidic Jewish woman kind of voice. I always kind of like those voices. I also enjoy shows like that a lot, so forgive me. But that and The Nanny I used to watch on repeat, so I always think of Moira and Greta, and she's gonna kill me. Okay, DW, thank you for the super chat. The accidental cross promotion is working because everyone keeps calling Ethan Utica, giving I don't want to hit the like button, friends. Thank you, DW. I appreciate the super chat.
Utica
Wow.
/ Ethan / designer.
Wow.
You're designing for yourself. Also, that paint strip, it's not even finished at the top, honey.
Ethan in this denim tongue scraper.
That's what oh my God, thank you so much, because that's exactly what I was thinking. I know somebody said it looked like an onk, but I saw tongue scraper, so
I'm laughing because Law went to the gynecologist immediately from seeing this look, and I was like, oh my God.
It does look like one of the bills of a speculum.
He was like, did someone just go? I said Law, but then Heidi's like, yeah.
Okay, but that gave very, like, back in the day. You remember when Michael Kors was like, she looks like she's pooping fabric. She's diarrheaing fabric. I was like,
not speculum couture. I'm weak. Oh my God. Oh
gynecological couture.
Gynecological pap smear it, honey. No.
That pap smeared that fucking paint on there.
When's the last time you had a checkup? No, but I thank you for the super chat. Do you want to learn about a woman's body? Well, let Ethan teach you, baby, through Christina. This is a fool.
The line work is even ruining her body. Like,
this makes not a lick of sense.
Okay, can we discuss the fact that she padded this woman?
Oh.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
Do you see how that's not her real hip? She's not one of the curvy ones. You could tell.
Oh my God, I'm gonna say it. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I hate this. It's a chop. This is a chop. This is
okay.
What is
it's the worst of the episode.
Ooh, wait. There's more though. Oh wait. Ooh.
And I'm saying that with full well knowing Joan is coming up.
Well, also Angelo too, because
at least Angelo's was constructed. It's boring, but
but I've seen it so
exactly
so ugly. I was like, okay. Mind you, Ethan, you approved all of these. So if you went home this week, which I would hate, it would be justified because you low-key approved everybody's. You like, don't do that sketch, do this sketch. Anywho, this was a chop suey.
It just feels like It feels like at the end of the day, Ethan wanted to do exposed seam fringe and made everybody do exposed seam fringe, even though it's overdone. It's very much the thing that people are doing right now. Like, denim has made a huge comeback. Thank you, Beyonce. Love you very much. Denim is back. It has skyrocketed in sales ever since Cowboy Carter was even announced. Runways have turned to denim looks, cowboy looks, all that stuff. So I get it. I get why we're doing this, but you have to reinvent things. And like, the construction on this is not good.
Hated it. Sophia, how do you get inside the car? You don't. You do not get inside the car. You have Roger pick you up in a horse and carriage and pray that he gets you to your location in enough time.
Please. I've seen drag queens stick their entire heads out the car window.
Shanae, they keep on putting you in clothes that have you in the bottom, and I'm sick for you. Joan, I know this woman very well. I have seen her on the cover of a Jet magazine in 1997.
Complete with that headset.
I've seen her under Ebony's Eyes, the magazine specifically, with the head. That one. You remember her? No, this is a no. It's a no. No.
For me, it's a no. But here's my argument for it being better than Utica's.
Just the headpiece.
The headpiece is at least constructed. It's constructed properly. I would take the headpiece off. If you imagine this without the headpiece, it's decent. It's not good, but it's decent enough to be like, you know what? You could pass on. It's constructed. Her chest is framed really well. The bottom half eats her up, but like, that chest area and how the fringe is laying there is really good, but it's just amateur and it's not done at the bottom, whereas all of Utica's is a problem. All of it. It's like, and if you like, you have to be like the nitpicky bit, right?
I don't like
I just feel like
uh,
I feel like it's
well,
gonna send.
I prefer this from the back walking away, actually, but it's not the worst thing on the planet. This is the worst thing. I hated this fucking outfit. Hold on, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm reminded how much I did like it. This isn't as bad as Utica's. I will agree with that statement because this is crazy. Like, this is crazy. Jones looks like the
Like,
Shaggy
no,
Dog,
like,
but for
you're
Nubian
supposed to
Queen.
be
But
thinking about your client. Like,
so, like,
if you
Chrisette Michelle
had
would wear this. I would be thinking of Chrisette Michelle wearing this, since she is, low key backstabbing, trading that. Shut up, girl. We still mad at you from that
this
time.
is something that Kim Parker would wear to like a prom
Oh,
episode.
you know what? This is the Parkers.
You know what I
This is
mean?
one of yes. This is Niecy's.
Okay. Do you see
Yep.
the vision now? Do you see
Yep.
it's
Now I
it's
know.
night it's 90s decent, but
This is
is 2025 bad.
Monique before she found her weird husband that she calls daddy. Yep.
You get
This is
it.
that.
You get
Yeah, yeah,
it.
yeah.
You get
The
it.
lady who played Ondale still alive. That.
You see,
Oh, that's sad. But yeah, chop. It's still chop, but not as big of a chop.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
I took a sliver of bark. I didn't just get the wood.
I gave it like an initial whack, but not enough for it to fall over yet. Just to be like, I'm warning you. um,
Stop it. And then she took it all.
Mosquito ripoff. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Not okay. Can we discuss the fact that the two strips in front are two different sizes? They're two different thicknesses, and they're not straight cut. And everything is puckering. And the little triangle thing, even the inlay there that they have is not against her actual hips, and it's crooked. The unfinished fabric at the neck. And still, I say that Ethan's is worse. And I hate saying that because I love them so much, and I'm so scared. I think they'll keep people around for certain reasons for a little bit, but I don't know. I just don't.
I'm just unable, because I'm reminded of the first episode with an intern in a 30-minute dress, and I remind myself that this man got a pencil skirt, added some weird fucking darts to it like it's a goddamn Pontiac Aztec. This top that doesn't even match with the skirt that you made for this look. The best thing he did with this is give it a nice little, what gives a smoky mule pump tease. That's the best thing you could do versus a black pump. This up here, it's almost like the denim is trying to find the rest of the outfit to make, and it has not decided where it wants to go yet. I don't like it. It's so simple.
Have you seen Pretty in Pink?
Yes.
The movie?
Yes.
Do you know the dress she ended up in at the end? It's that kind of construction. Where it's like, oh, I could tell you made this at home.
And we're proud of you.
Good job, Andy. Good job.
You did that. Like
even a wrong side of the tracks girl can fuck up sewing. That dress was fine, and then you killed it. So, like, that's how I kind of feel about this. Like, it would have been fine, but then he just decided to keep killing it. I don't understand. It's so high school. Like, this is something that you would see in your home ec class back in the day. Yeah. Like, this is something that the teacher presents to you as a simple design that you could make for your prom dress.
Yeah. Like, hey, y'all, for future, hold on, I'm sorry, Bleecker. Could y'all not send any more of the tips to my $ Matty-Rants? For everybody that sent me tips to that today, I did not receive any of those. They have locked that account. Please send it to the $Matt924. Thank you, everybody, because I just went on it now, and the last two that were done are not even there. So yeah, um, with a nice little wonderful error message sign. My apologies, Bleeker. I just saw
No,
that
you're
shit.
good.
I was trying to send you the $5. Like, oh, well, let me go to the other one and see if that's possible. Here, we'll do. I'm still gonna send it to you. I gotta go into my other Cash App. But yes, just future
He's
references.
stealing my money. Everybody saw it live.
This is $Matt924, the $MattyRants one. I'm gonna have to just eventually finally close it down, even after everything I've done with that dumb account. So yeah. But to Bleeker's points, yes, I hate this car. I hate this car so much. Oh god, the back.
And then like the pale white blue-ish pump.
That was one of my only redeeming qualities about it, because I was so used to the black pump. I was like, oh, someone did something different. Okay, cool. But then I'm thinking matching.
Like, this looks held together by hot glue on a Drag Race episode.
I'm really hoping it's just her.
Like, look at that. Go a little bit further down with your mouse. Look at that fucking seam right there. Look at that. Look at that fat, ugly ass crooked seam. That's the zipper.
And then it goes. That's the thing. It's not even lined up with the back of this one already. That's why I was like, oh shit.
It's because he doesn't know how to steam up an ass. He can't seam her butt.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
Now, Joseph.
Beautiful. 10. Mark Jacobs is calling you right now as we speak to steal this. Like, wow.
Fire.
Wow.
Fire.
Wow.
Denim? This is denim?
Wow.
You made something that looked both heavy and light at the same time. And it was moving when she was walking. That was one of the
Joseph McRae.
One of the best of the night. Yep. Oh, I was loving it.
I knew when he walked into the workroom, I was like, ooh, he's going to give us something so good.
I was happy he was on a denim team. I know he would have ate that wool alive, but like, I know when he got denim, I was like, I cannot wait to see.
I kind of liked that he got denim because I was like, he does such voluminous work that I kind of wanted to see him do it with a heavy fabric, and he shut me up. The one holdout that I had, I was like, you know what?
Tracy Ellis Ross would
Thank
wear
you.
the fuck out of this.
Her or her mother. Mother.
Down.
Do you imagine with Diana, and then she'll have like a boa or something with it at the like draped down.
A nasty yellow pump, some splash of color.
Tracy with like a yellow pump with it.
With
that tall bun she does.
Give me a cute purse too. It'd be over. That'd be a great shot. Oh my god, this is fabulous. Yeah, Joseph, you chewed it up. Good. The back of it.
Look at that pleating. Look at the double, like at the waistband, the band he puts across. That's how you do it.
See,
you don't just
Alex,
put one long piece of fabric.
This is what that kimono piece was missing with the pants. See how that draping looks like in the back? That's fire. Like, she still has an ass, and it's still giving volume at the same time.
Yeah. And yes, it's like ruffled up in places, but because she's in movement, and it falls back where it's supposed to every time.
Like the styling too.
It's so good.
Because the slicked hair, long hair back lets the outfit just be the star, but also from the
back.
With
the earring, the big earring?
Earring was plus. I was like, yeah, Joe.
The earring matching the shape of the sleeve is everything.
You're gonna have to go
for everything.
You remade an outfit in mere hours.
Somebody get Naomi Campbell on the phone.
In mere hours. You literally spent almost an entire day till fitting to then rechange the full concept of what you were doing and go in this direction, which I got to tell you, this is one of my favorite parts of this. Baby, are those belt straps? Are those belt straps? And there's a zipper on the side.
They're not just belt straps. They're belt straps that he fucking put together. Like, it's just like How, and they're seamless where they need to be seamless.
AKA, he didn't deconstruct jeans already created. He created these straps that looked like it was supposed to be the top part of the jean pant with the belt loops already built
because
in.
they didn't give them whole jeans.
Yes.
They didn't. They gave them flat denim, which means he created a
In
whole belted
mere
panel.
hours.
That's a lot of fabric folding.
And a coat. And a coat.
And that coat is sickening.
Sickening. I was like, stop it. I was like, stop. This is not real. This is not real. This is
the
not
back
happening.
with the little pleat in the center. That's so Korean coded too. Like it's just so beautifully.
Oh.
He and Joseph.
It was the
Joseph
boot,
McCray.
everything about it. Also, Jessica, you eat. I need you to
Her
know.
walk is nasty.
Every time you have come out here, it has been yes, 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 more yes. So go ahead, Jessica. Represent for the short dudes too. Aha. Push, push. This is one of my favorite things I saw today. I was like, what?
The layered top piece of the coat too, because like it looks like it could be if he had more time, he could have turned that top piece into a capelet. Wait, go back to that other screen. It was on with the top of the cape.
Right here.
Do you see how it's like if he wanted to, he could totally even change it up into even more layering. Like it's just he has so many options with this that it makes me excited. Like I was already excited with that pleating, but like he whipped this out so fast. Imagine the couture challenges if he gets to them.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he does avant-garde. That's another
like
thing.
Him and Joseph McCray getting to the couture challenges is what I'm like thriving on. Because they're so like dramatic.
They're on the dial too. They're on the dial with what's going on, and they also have their own.
And they know women's bodies. Yeah, the models don't compete anymore.
Unfortunately, which I did like when they had the little off show for the models and stuff. That was fun.
This is the stolen runway that they took from Diesel. I see you, producers. You're stealing. Just because it happened 2 years ago does not mean... And it's worse. It's like, we don't want to clean up all that denim, so how about we only put it on the runway and make it...
Hi, Matty-Rants. I'm not a part of this. You take what you want on display.
No, I mean you could take whatever you want, right? Like it's already out there.
That was open. Totally
But that was like I obviously see you. I see you.
I can't. Let's see.
Oh God, that Utica look. Oh jeez, because it is a Utica look, not an Ethan look. Let's be serious here. That was my face. That whole collection, the whole first half.
Girl. So we find out that Jesus' team is the winning team this week, meaning that everybody is safe, but they have a top 3. If you were in the bottom team, that means that 3 of you will be up for elimination. We find out the top 3 that were selected were Jesus and his brother Antonio and Belania, who were the top 3. I say 2 up there. Yes, one of them could have been switched from somebody from the other group, either Joseph or Yu Chen, personally. But they were doing it based off of fashion houses and teams, so I get it. Belania was the winner, and thank God.
And like, look at her fit. Like, can we just talk about her own personal style for 2 seconds? Look at that.
It's the red.
Look at that tailoring. The shoe, the pop of color with the shoe that matches into the gold, because like her wrap has red pieces in it too, so she tied it in. She's got the gold piece on the jacket. She knows her styling. She knows her editing. Her being picked last is crazy. You're all crazy.
What I noticed about her, the hat that she has on, is that Belanie, did you make that? Because I saw you adjust it and it gave a tennis visor, but flipped and turned up.
Yeah.
And then wrapped with the fabric, which looks like a crown, which I was like, did you do that? Because if you did, that's fabulous. You should sell that. Or if that's, I haven't seen that before, but I noticed that where, because again,
It's
I was
gorgeous.
like, I was like, this is actually very cool. I love
And
her
like
pictures.
frames her hair beautifully.
And she
Like
got
it's
multiple of
just
them too. It was great.
so good. Like she
Mhm.
has to have made that.
I want her to go very far as well because her
Yeah.
spirit is infectious. Uh,
It's so cute. Like look at that. That's so creative.
Congratulations, you're number one. I want to thank you for the
Also,
job well
like, I
done.
see those carabiners in your ear. Debbie Ryan hair tuck. Like,
Oh my god. Listen. So shout out to them. Now the bottom group. So
grr.
when they asked Utica or Ethan what was the tea, I'm just so proud of us and this and the other. I knew that was the wrong answer. That
You're
was the
supposed to be like, I don't
unaccountable.
think we did good.
Yeah, that was the unaccountable answer. That was the law go in. Cause no, it was law sucked them teeth and was like, absolutely not. A bunch of ugly clothes that I had to just sit here. I did not get done today to see a bunch of ugly clothes hit the runway.
The fact that Law straight up said that.
And
Oh,
nobody was like, that's me. Not a soul
he's
blinked. They
like,
were like,
I'm
yep.
not fooling anymore. He said, I did not cut my schedule in half from being able to do my work that makes me the bulk of my money to come watch you do this in front of me. I'm not doing this. And he talks to like everybody like that. He's real like that with everybody. And it's effective because look at how great Zendaya looks now. Look at the turnaround Ryan Destiny has had. Look at the turnaround Tyla's had. All the people that Law has styled has had a complete overhaul even after he's gone. Like
Okay.
I would be hanging on every word.
It's between Ethan and Angelo.
It
Yep.
has to be.
Yeah. Joan, I don't think you're a part of this conversation anymore.
I'm kind of worried though. Okay, I'm gonna say, who are you picking to think that they're gonna actually go?
I think they're going to send Angelo home because he was in the bottom the previous week.
But he's not
For
memorable as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
everything's been kind of like womp womp. And then, you're given this other challenge, and it's like, okay, we're doing this again. Ethan had a home run the first week. He had a great look the second week, but wasn't a good leader. And then this week, it was overall bad leader, bad look. So trajectory is going low, but it's their first time really being up for discussion. From a standpoint, point wise, Angela should go. If it was drama and television, I'd send Utica.
Okay, so I have a theory. I think that you're right on that. I agree. I think it should be Angelo. I think that a lot of what he does is just like, okay, now what? Like, it's just very boring afterthought. Like we talked about, it feels like he wants to dress menswear, and this was the
Yeah.
only major competition that he had to enter. The only argument that I think I can make
Okay.
for Ethan potentially going home isn't even for the drama aspect. It's that it's so out there that they may straight up just yuck the yum altogether.
And I was thinking that based off of Casey going home that
Because
first
the other
episode.
two can at least go out, right? But this one can't.
Right. Also, getting even more into it, one person has already had a television run. These two, it's their first time.
Yeah. So I'm like, there's a lot of because you and I both think of the production factor as well, right? Like,
Heard
it's
happily
not
here. Yeah.
sorry to ruin your experience if I'm saying this, but like a lot of the elements that come into play with elimination have to do with production and then the design work or inserts certain production of show here for
Mhm.
reality. It's always going to be, what are we going to make the most television off of?
Exactly. And I think they're going to keep Utica.
That's how it's one of those things where it's like such a fine line, and it's
Mhm.
just a matter of how they want to split the hair. So they can either split the hair and say, this is too weird, we don't want it. Or they could split the hair and say, yeah, but we need those Drag Race fans. We're on Freeform now.
Oh, and if they're smart, no shade, they won't get rid of Utica that quickly. Like
That's
because
and
God forbid.
Angelo's kind of a no one, and Joan is a real sweetheart. Like television wise, production wise, editing wise, it just makes more sense. It just
Yeah,
makes more sense for him to go home.
yeah, for his daughter. Because that's been the storyline from when we finally got to know who he was in the second episode, because we didn't know who the hell he was in the first episode, and now we're over here and it's like for his daughter. I said, all right, you can get Bruce Willis, Mark Ruffalo, no, Wahlberg. Who else is in that lineup? You know who I'm talking about,
I
square-headed.
see.
I was like,
I
you
have a
got
lot
it.
of qualms. I got qualms with that angle because I get making money for your daughter. I do. But what about the design passion? The people here also have bills. They also have things. They also have dreams. So like I don't see a passion for it. Whereas with Joan, I see passion. With Ethan, I see passion. And I think that specifically Law and Heidi can smell that on people at this point.
Interesting.
So I think that there's no production story element to be able to send the other two home that would be beneficial. Um, I don't think we have much information on Joan,
We just
really.
know her style when they did the whole intros of what she likes to create, but we have
Yeah,
not heard her full-fledged, this is the human who I am yet. And we've already gotten pieces of that, even with the twins, if you say, like, at least sort of like y'all were giving bitchiness now, and now it's like we're trying to get into, there's VJ even has had like multiple times, Yuchin's had time. There are a lot of folks that,
Yeah,
they
I
are
think
giving
that's
Joan
a
time.
positive thing. I think that's a
Mhm.
positive thing. Not because I'm like, oh, we don't need to know about her, but because it means we're going to learn about her in the future.
Yes, and there's more story to tell with
Because
her.
if we learned all of her story up front, we know she's going home early because we already got
Correct.
to know her.
Because
So it's
that
a
was the
good thing
case.
we know nothing.
I was on the show last. I went home first, and then that was their whole
And then she
take.
went home first again.
I hope I don't go home first, and they were like, "Bet, easy button."
I was like, it's kind of shady because it feels like they brought her back simply for that.
just to be the first one out the first time, multiple times, but it is what it is. Listen, under 2 hours. Oh my gosh, still long-winded though.
Okay, but
No.
like, I think
But
we did
yeah,
great.
I think we did so. That with no interruptions. We appreciate y'all for tuning in today. Those are the thoughts on episode 3 of Project Runway, season 21, currently now on Freeform. And if you don't have cable because economy, it is on streaming apps. Ooh, economy? It's on the streaming app Hulu and Disney Plus. If you didn't know this, Disney Plus and Hulu are now together. They're scissoring. Okay. So
It's
if
going
you
to be
don't,
just Disney Plus soon.
that, right. So if you don't have Disney Plus but have Hulu, you can watch it on Hulu. And if you have Disney Plus, that means you already have Hulu. Did you see how I did that? Great. I know because I paid $200 for the whole thing. So there you go. That's the only one I have with no commercials. All the other
No,
streaming
I'm
apps have
just, there's
commercials.
so many streaming apps. The other day I was just trying to watch Indiana Jones. Should be easy to find, right? Well,
Yeah.
I look it up and I'm like, where is it going to be streaming? It says Hulu. I go to Hulu. Hulu goes, hey, but can you go to Paramount Plus? Paramount Plus goes, yeah, but you got to go to Showtime because I was like,
And if you don't have Showtime, which you can get through my Paramount Plus free subscription for getting that 1 week for free, you include Showtime in on that. That's my blink. Yes, you can find all of that, but that's true. Just like how I was looking for South Park on HBO Max because it's been on HBO Max, even though Paramount Plus is on the Paramount umbrella, and now all of it's on Paramount Plus. And guess what? That player sometimes, even though you are my affiliate partner and I love you, ooh, y'all are the ones that take the longest to get the HD going sometimes. My
mm,
other ones,
I
they be
can't
quick.
watch on the app unless it's on my TV anymore because
So, as an affiliate partner who has no stake in any of the company and is not sponsored by this video, but just an affiliate partner, YouTube, can y'all work on that, please? No shade. Aren't y'all getting Republican money? Thank you so much for tuning in today. We appreciate y'all for being here once again. I
After
want to
that,
give.
he's gonna go, money, please.
Oh yes, Parks and Recreation. Come on, Mona Lisa, money,
Money, please.
please. So, Bleecker, tell the people where they can support you, tip you, do what they
You
do.
guys can find me on Twitter at It's Bleecker XOX because my other one got banded and. The
Sorry.
You can find me on Blue Sky, which is where I do most of my fashion posting because I just can endlessly post under Bleecker. Venmo is It's Bleecker XO. PayPal is Bleecker and Juno. Love you guys.
I love you, Bleecker. This was a fun first episode that we did together for Project Runway. I really did appreciate it. It was so much fun.
That's my voice.
My nails are colored pencils, by the way, if anybody was
that's
wondering.
super cool. I hate how I said that. I'm so sorry.
Why did you turn into a 40-year-old white woman just then? Oh, that's super cool.
So, anyways, Tanya, back to what I was saying about Derek. I couldn't believe he cheated on me. I know. I thought the pap was the WAP, but it was none of that. No, see, that I felt like I had.
If you guys need like movie recommendations, my letterbox is Bleecker. It's Bleecker XO. Or no, it's Bleecker. Just It's Bleecker. And then at the top of all of my socials, I have like all the movies that I watch each year pinned so you can see it all. So if you ask me for recommendations, I'll be here forever. But that's where you'll find what I like and don't like.
Shout out to the internet going out when it did. It was really, really great of you to do that to us right now. But yes, make sure you follow Bleecker. They have so much on the social media, whether it's between fashion, movies, or giving one of the greatest opinions of all time that sometimes has other people being upset at their opinions. You do that, okay? That was layered.
Comic book nerds don't like me. I don't know, man. I'm gonna say it. I said it with my chest. Oh, yeah, well.
So, all of my social medias are available in the About section. I already did this at the beginning of the video, so we don't have to do that all over again. Just go to my About and be about it and get you where you need to go. I also do reactions on Patreon, so if you want to see my reaction to this episode, it is available now on my Patreon for as low as $1 a month. Go ahead and check that out, plus 600 plus more videos. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow, but I may not because I actually am experiencing some severe back pain right now. It's not even a joke. I can feel it.
I know. I was like, oh, he ditched that weapons talk. He's like, I want to be.
Oh, no. Actually, let's do a 5-minute because I saw we're at 151. So we can wrap this and close at the 2-hour marker. I still did, but I am feeling it creep up my back. It's killing me. But if you did want to throw a little bit of love, like we said before, Venmo for Bleecker, it's Bleecker XO. Mine is the paypal.me/MattyRants. Cash App also Matt924 and Venmo Matty-Rants. Cut. Hour 52. There you go, Emroika, for the timestamps. Okay, action. Hour 52, 20 seconds. Y'all go see Weapons. Go see Weapons. Go see that movie. So good.
Like, Zach Krieger, you are so everything to me right now. Like, I just think that I love the fact that the marketing didn't give anything away. The commercial, like the ads didn't give anything away.
And none of it will. It will never do it.
And none of it will. And like you can figure it out pretty easily when you're in the theater, but they do it in such a but they do it in such a fun way, and the way that they travel through various characters because you're getting various perspective shifts, story changes. We're obviously not going to spoil it, by the way, so we're going to be speaking very vaguely just because it did just come out today.
Yes, I don't want to give anything away because it was fun to get there. Even though the movie wasn't even nowhere near over, everyone can sort of kind of go, I think I see what's happening. It's the way they give it to you. I was like, this is actual storytelling. This is a gag. It wasn't just a super scary movie because I will tell you the full truth. There is one scene, I'm not going to tell you where it is in case y'all are expecting it. I screamed so loud in that movie theater. I wasn't the only one that jumped because it was the whole audience lost it because it was very unexpected. They kept playing with us. They kept, is it going to be now? No. Is it going to be now? No. Is it going to be now? Then they went in a whole, we're not even in some scary shit anymore. Forgot
and then
what's
suddenly
going on. And then boom. And I mean, if you go see it in IMAX, God forbid, God bless you. Because my heart, the speaker is in the seat. So that boom, oh, I felt it. Oh, it was too much. I was like, oh, no. I had to get up for a second and breathe for a minute. Came back. There was one more scene that did me like that. The rest of the film, there were scary parts, but there were more like, oh my God.
It's
oh
more like, it's
oh
more like, this is kind of fucked up.
This is super fucked up. Like, this is okay. This is crazy. It was
like,
one of those. This is crazy. Like, what? There
and
are
once you
scenes.
see the reveal, you're just like,
and they do explain everything. So this is one of those horror movies, except for the last ending piece of it, you're going to get explanations. So you're not going to be like, well, where the no. They do a very good job of telling, like Bleeker said, different perspectives to wrap it all together. And it was fun doing the process because you didn't know.
And it doesn't talk down to you. It's not like, I'm going to hold your hand and let you know what's going on.
No.
It's very like, I know you're a smart person. We have to include this one little bit because people aren't smart people, but the rest of it is just going to be for the smart people. You chill. Like, very that.
And if I can give one example to not give anything away, but to give you an idea of how I felt leaving the movie theater, I loved Pulp Fiction. And I really loved what Weapons did here. And that's how I'm going to say that.
I can see that jump. I feel like if you liked Longlegs, you will really love
Longlegs meets Pulp Fiction meets something else I need another movie something funny to go in that part here.
There's one I want to say, but it'll give things away.
Yeah, so we can't, because I would hate for people to be ruined by that experience, because I feel like if someone just tells you what it is, I'm not going to go see, you would miss out on so much that was great about that film. People in my theater were laughing, screaming at points. People were in complete silence because at first some dude kept like doing all of that. You could tell by minute 25 he gave up because he was like, no, I gotta focus. I was like, thank you, because why are you doing that in the quietest of parts, you know? But there were several scenes where they just dropped all the volume and all you heard was sound effects. Oh, I hated those scenes so much because it was like, what's up? But yes, it was.
It's very good at the suspense it carries. It has a lot of surrealist elements. I think the one thing that I wish that we would change is, like, I get that it's a subgenre of horror, but a lot of people's frame of reference when they think of horror is like outright jump scares, outright blood, gore, that sort of thing. Which is why I kind of want to lean into the Longlegs reference. It's not that it's because it's like the themes of Longlegs. It's not like the themes of it, but like the tone, the pacing, how it's laid out, and how it abruptly ends.
There are Longlegs theming, reference timing bits, like Bleeker saying. I'd even put Hereditary in there. Atmosphere and element of certain stuff going on, but then you blend it in with some of this new horror that's happening. And like we say, it's funny, I can bring up Beyonce here. Genres are funny topic. And I think that, dare I say, B, did you start getting in people's heads and now we're starting to get more out of a lot of folks because people are starting to blend stuff together? It was interesting. And I liked it. And I left the movie going, that was fun. I left just like that. That was fun. I want to watch that again because I want to see the stuff that I didn't pick up on, but I caught later on. And I was like, why did I catch that the first time? This is interesting. It was very interesting.
It's one of those movies where if you walk out of it and you didn't like it, please give it time. Let it sit. Because I walked out and I wasn't really sold completely on it, specifically for certain parts. I don't want to like influence where you would like. I don't want you to be like bracing, like, okay, they said at this part,
yeah,
it's gonna be messed up. Like, So there's certain elements that I wasn't on board with as I was watching it and when I walked out. But when I woke up the next morning, I was like, damn, I'm still thinking about that. I think I like it. I love it, actually. I love it, actually.
Yeah, like for real though. I woke
Like,
up today
full
like I need to
4-star
go
for
see
me.
that again. I will say if you cannot handle graphic scenes of any nature, skip it. Because you're gonna see some shit. Yeah, if you have any graphic scenes, you can't do any sort of like gorishness.
I mean, it's not. I would say it's tame on the scale of
It's not
gore.
Terrifier level, but
Yeah, but there are
you're gonna see some shit.
There are certain kills and certain attacks that are very squirmy, where you feel like
I almost vomited in one scene. I'm gonna tell you after when we close this part out.
Oh my god, please, because if it doesn't involve the kitchen.
That happened more than there was multiple things that happened in the kitchen, to be honest with you. But
towards the end with the two.
That part was way too much.
Because I was like,
It was way too much. It was way too much.
You know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of that one scene from Evil Dead.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna give away the scene.
And we're done right there. Yeah, but it was awful.
There's some really interesting elements to it, and there's a lot of creative choices. And as I was saying to Matty this morning when we were talking about it without the censorship, I think that it was really fun and interesting that we were able to ask questions in our heads and then immediately we'd have an answer, because it's like they sensed when we would be asking that question, which is so well planned. That is so hard to do. It's like the second you're just like, why her? Here's why.
And they will explain
why that?
It. May not immediately, but they will explain it, retrace it, and then you're like, oh, okay, we're good to go. That is why I love the movie. It did not play with my emotions. It did not treat me like a toddler, but it also respected me as an adult while I'm watching the film. I was like, thank you. You gave me a well-rounded, fleshed out horror movie that also embraces other genres, but on a storytelling level, I thought was spectacular. Spectacular how it was done. Like, oh,
perfectly balances horror, suspense, thriller, and sci-fi. Perfectly.
Because there were some moments you're going to be like, what the fuck is going on? And there are other times you're going to be like, please don't show us that again. Like, ever again. Don't ever
like, if y'all were a fan of nursery rhymes back in the day, there's an element of, like, feeling like I'm watching a nursery rhyme. Like, it's not tied to any sort of nursery rhyme whatsoever. So, like, don't take that as, like, it's a hint to the plot, because it's not. But it just feels like, you know how nursery rhymes are, like, kind of violent? Like,
ashes, we all fall down.
Like Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, like that sort of stuff. Like, it feels very that. So that'll make sense when you watch it.
Shout out to all the actors too, from both the adults and the children. I gotta say, everybody was eaten. Everybody. Not a single person in there felt like, okay, what was that? Nope. Everybody was in their marks. I was like, oh shit, everybody's
Benedict Wong, the man you are, and the physicality you put into this movie.
He was great for the film too. So was Josh Brolin, who I don't really like.
Not a good person, but like
he acted his ass off. And shout out to my Ozark girl, Julia Garner.
Oh my god. Mama girl can cry.
My
girl can cry.
Last thing I'm going to say too, you are going to enjoy that the focus isn't what you think it's going to be on the entire time as far as characters. You're going to love that part. You're welcome. Because that was one of my favorite things was, we're doing that.
It feels like everybody is the main character.
Yes, that part.
It feels like everybody. There's technically no side characters, even though there's side characters. It's so good. It's
people who you thought were gonna be like, why are they there? It's like,
You'll find out.
okay.
You'll find out why we're focusing.
That was fun. Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts of the movie too. I was like, yes, do this more often with films.
Very good.
But okay, that's enough of our spoiler-free. Go see it, enjoy it. Let us know what your thoughts, maybe in the comment section of this review or possibly in my community post where I talk about Watchers specifically. But I more so want to hear from you your thoughts on this week's episode of Project Runway, season 21, episode 3. Your tops, your bottoms, your versatiles. Just tops and bottoms, please. But also what you like about the show so far, what would you like going forward? If you have any complaints you want to air about me, I will leave them there. I appreciate the engagement. You may not have gotten the show yet, but I get it. So thank you. And again, shout out to everybody that tuned into this live today. We appreciate the likes. We appreciate the comments. Make sure you hit this like button before you leave. Drop it to people in the Venmo for Bleeker's Jar or any of mine if you feel like it. If you're watching this on the playback, we will see you for the next one. Don't go anywhere, Bleeker, because I'm going to close this out. We'll talk about this afterwards. But thank you,
girl cheating.
Thank you, Bleeker. We appreciate it very much.
Have a good day, Chad. You have a good day now.
You have a good old day out there. It's Project Runway. It's back on the television, freeform and all that good stuff. You know what we're saying here. Here's that. I'm Max from Half Black. Oh, no, that is a true fact about Carol Chad. Okay, bye, everybody. We love you.
Listen. Yeah.